Another video. In this video we'll show you how to scan harmful files before submitting to Salesforce using Titan. Alright, let's get started. So I've got my form builder here, and what I'm going to do is just going to get some stuff like full name. We'll even get an email, and then we will just get something called a file upload, which is what we're going to focus on. And then let's use a submit button. Okay, so I've got my stuff here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to configure this to Salesforce. Okay, because what I've got is I've got a harmful file. It's got virus, and first I'm going to show you how easily we can push that through, and secondly I'll show you how to stop stop that in the future. So we'll create, go ahead and last name, first name. Let's do email, and then click apply, and then we will also push to files, and then I'll just go ahead and map my fields now. So I'll give this one a name of virus file, and then first published location ID is already set, version data is going to be my file upload. Alright, it's done. Alright, so let's go ahead and preview. What you'll find is, if I'll say virus blogs at virus.com. Now, when I do the file upload, this file here contains virus. Alright, so we'll open it, and then I'll go ahead and push it. Now, what this will do is two things. A, it will create data in Salesforce, and B, you will also look for this in the submission. So let's go ahead and refresh. Let's reset and see if the data has gone through to Salesforce. Let's check. Okay, so here we go. We go into Titan, go to contact, and you can see there's a contact that's been created, virus blogs. And funny enough, the files actually come in as well, which is, it's a virus file. We don't want that in the future. So let's go ahead and fix this problem, because we don't want that file going in at any cost because it's got virus. And then if you look into the submissions, you will also see over there that there's the file, okay? So we want to prevent this. We don't want them to click on the file because it could result in loss of data or hacking or whatever. So how do we fix this? Well, we've created a feature for you. Under my account, you've got something called scan files before submit. Now, word of advice, when you flick this on, we will charge 10 API calls per scan. And how do you know that? Well, let me show you that very, very quickly. So, I've got a screenshot here prepared for you. Let me bring it over. Okay, here it is. So, let me zoom in. You see that over here? It says virus scan, and currently there is 10. That means I just ran a test a moment ago, and it's 10. So that's what you want to look out for in your API usage, that every scan will cost you 10 API calls if you flick this option on, which is scan files before submit. So the one we just ran, if I just give this bad boy a refresh here. Okay, so remember, the scan is at 10 now, so we're going to go do another one because we just flicked it back on. So if we go back here, go into preview, we'll say virus logs, and then we'll say scan. Actually, you know what? We'll say scan on at virus.com, and then same file. I'll go ahead and push it. Now, when I submit this, let's go and check out what exactly happens. So if I go back to Salesforce, we'll give this a bit of a refresh. Virus blog should be in here any moment, but actually I'll show you the submissions too. So let's go to my submissions first. It's a good place to start. Okay, you see, there's no file here now. This is the one we just ran, virusblog-scannervirus.com. And then in Salesforce, there's virus blogs that's just come in again, and no files either. So that just goes to show that when you flick that on, the scan files before submit, we will scan for virus, and if we find that the file has virus, we will just simply not push it to Salesforce or store it with Form Titan. Now, here's the API. You see the API count has gone up to 20? That means that one scan has taken 10 API calls to do that. So understand that when you switch that option on, regardless of whether it has virus or not, we will always scan, and if we find, we will always scan, and it will cost you 10 APIs extra. And that's all you need to do. Switch it on, and then let us do the rest of the work.